So my dude is Valkyr, and today I'm going to be going over my Elemental Mastery Diluc build. A lot of people find my build very weird. He doesn't hit very hard on normals. He relies entirely on elemental reactions. I'm going to try to make this domain not too much just Venti carrying, but this is my Diluc, and this is the Diluc I always use on stream because I really like how he plays. And he has a weird build, so everybody always asks me to do it. You can see 1400 attack, 221 EM. The reason he has really high EM is because increases vaporize and melt by 38%, 72 crit rate, 150% crit damage, 127 energy recharge, and 62 pyro damage bonus. And I use the Serpent Spine on him. Obviously, it's not the best weapon for him. I would rather have Black Cliff or one of the 5-star weapons. But, you know, we use what we got, basically. You can see here are the artifacts: crit damage, pyro damage bonus, elemental mastery, Witch's Ever-Burning Flame. He's got pretty good artifacts across the board. The flower could be better, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. We use what we got, like I just said. No constellation. He's 676 on the talents. I can't really afford right now to use my more to be upgrading talents. But yeah. So this is my Diluc. Venti's only going to be here really to group them up and to make sure Sing Cho can constantly have ulti. So Diluc can keep proccing elemental reactions because he really needs those. So yeah, we do this now, and now Diluc can go and do his thing. You can see the really high vaporize damage, which is how this build works. It's why it's an EM Mastery Diluc. A lot of people find it very, very weird the very first time they see it, but I promise you it works. I promise you it works. Did Venti just ult into the wall? That's actually, like, impressive in its own way. I've never seen that happen. So now we do this so it can trigger melt. We let this proc. We do this again. We need Sing Cho to go ahead and trigger vaporize. Okay, now we got vaporize there. Now we can kind of do the combos because he's going to be constantly triggering melt and vaporize. But you can see how little his damage is outside of proccing any sort of elemental reactions. But yeah, that's my Elemental Mastery Diluc. I'm going to go ahead and cut over to doing the Cryo Regivine with him. So let's go and hit this Regivine up. See you guys after this quick little cut. Alright, my dudes, now we're going to go ahead and hit up the Cryo Regivine. You guys will be able to see how well he does bosses. This is going to be a little bit of, because like I said, he's elemental reaction based. So it's going to be a little bit of a combination between him and Sing Cho, dealing a lot of work. But yeah, you guys will get the idea once you see it going, because he needs to constantly trigger elemental reactions in order to be able to deal damage, which is why he works really well with Sing Cho, like this. You can see he still has the Hydro on him. And now he'll be able to apply Hydro and be able to constantly get melt procs, or vaporize procs, excuse me. And yeah. And he just... not super fast, obviously not the best, because like I said, Serpent Spine's not the best thing for him. But yeah, you guys get the idea. It's pretty strong. I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's an interesting way to play him, more so than the normal one. Do I think it's better? No, I really don't know. I don't care. I just think it's fun. I think it's an interesting way to play him. To base all of his damage solely off elements, have various ways to constantly apply the elemental reactions. I think it's just an interesting playstyle, and I think it's really fun to do. So anyways, this is my Diluc for you guys. That's all I got for you today. Peace.